Jemele Hill went on Twitter. And when I say that, you probably know where I'm headed. Jemele Hill went on Twitter. When I say that, it's probably not going to be very good. I'm going to pull up what she said. When Kellen Winslow was arrested because somebody thought he looked suspicious in a neighborhood and thought, you know what, this guy's not behaving in a way that I would like for him to behave. I think he looks suspicious. I'm going to call the cops. And by the way, Kellen Winslow, if you're not aware, has been arrested for a variety of very serious violations. Here's what Kellen Winslow was arrested for. According to Dan Wetzel, Kellen Winslow was arrested for, this is real, kidnap, rape, and forced oral copulation of a 54-year-old woman in March. Kidnap, rape, and sodomy of a 59-year-old woman in May. Indecent exposure in May. The victim was a 55-year-old woman. Burglary with the intent to rape a 71-year-old woman in June. And burglary with the intent to rape an 86-year-old woman in June. Somebody saw Kellen Winslow behaving mysteriously in a neighborhood and called police. They were later able to figure out that this was Kellen Winslow and that he was behind, allegedly, all of these crimes. Now, maybe he's got a CTE defense. This dude has clearly got, according to these allegations, very serious things against him. When this happened, Jemele Hill tweeted, "Can't barbecue, golf, get Starbucks, nap, and now shop for a home. This list is getting longer and longer." She saw that Kellen Winslow was black, and she decided that he was being discriminated against. He was actually shopping for old women to rape, and he was caught in the neighborhood so doing because somebody in the neighborhood thought that he was behaving in an abnormal fashion. Jemele Hill took to Twitter, said, "Can't barbecue, golf, get Starbucks, nap, and now shop for a home. This list is getting longer and longer." I guess we have to add to the list, "can't rape old women," because Jemele Hill immediately saw that Kellen Winslow was a black guy and believed that the reason why he had been arrested was because he was a black guy. This is an example of using your worldview to immediately see everything through the prism of color. I think Jemele is a fascinating test case on what goes wrong with Twitter. She had the opportunity to be Oprah Winfrey and appeal to everyone. Instead, she decided to be the Reverend Al Sharpton, and her career is going to end at a precipitous rate because she's tweeting things like that and playing the race card every single time anything happens. Kellen Winslow gets arrested for rape of old women. Jemele Hill says the man can't even shop for a home. Or he can't shop for more old women to rape. Sometimes calling the police when you see somebody behaving suspiciously is, wait for it, the right move. All right? What you should do is not judge somebody based on the color of their skin, but on the behavior that they are showing. And in that situation, whoever called the police may well have saved lives and certainly may well have saved many victims from becoming victims of Kellen Winslow.